Once upon a time, there lived an emperor who cared only about his wardrobe. He spent all his money on clothes and had a different outfit for every hour of the day, neglecting his duties as a leader. One day, two swindlers arrived in the emperor's city. They claimed to be master weavers capable of weaving the most magnificent cloth ever seen, unlike any other fabric known to man. They said their cloth was magical, and could only be seen by people who were truly intelligent and competent. Anyone who was foolish or unfit for their job would be unable to see it. The emperor, eager to know who among his court was foolish, immediately hired the weavers. He gave them plenty of gold and precious silks to begin their magical work. The swindlers set up their looms and pretended to weave, although they were actually doing nothing at all. They locked themselves away, working day and night on their masterpiece. After several days, the emperor grew curious and sent his most trusted minister to check on their progress. The minister entered the weaver's workshop and saw nothing on the looms. He was shocked and alarmed, but didn't want to appear foolish. He praised the beautiful cloth and reported back to the emperor that it was indeed magnificent. The emperor then sent another official, who also saw nothing but feared being considered unfit for his position. He too lavished praise on the empty looms. Soon, everyone in the city was talking about the wonderful cloth that only the wise could see. The emperor himself decided to see the fabric before it was made into a suit. He visited the weavers with his entire court, but like everyone else, he saw nothing on the looms. He feared he was a fool, but pretended to admire the cloth. The weavers then announced the emperor's new clothes were ready. They mimed dressing him in the invisible outfit, and the emperor paraded before his court in his new attire. No one dared to say they saw nothing, until a small child in the crowd pointed out, "But he has nothing on." The crowd gasped and then burst into laughter. The emperor, mortified but too proud to admit his folly, continued to parade as if nothing were amiss. He refused to acknowledge the truth that was now obvious to everyone. The swindlers, having achieved their goal, disappeared with all the gold and silk they had received. They left behind a city learning a valuable lesson. The story of the emperor's new clothes became a cautionary tale about vanity, deceit, and the importance of honesty. It reminded everyone to value truth above appearances. And so, the emperor learned a humbling lesson, and the city realized that sometimes the simplest truths are the hardest to see when clouded by pride and fear.